Well, hello guys. So I've decided to scrap my previous playthrough of the Stillborn Kingdom and to begin anew, but this time without all that cringe roleplay stuff. And that's why I am standing near the gates of Markarth, and that's why we're going in. And from there, I want to go into the Silverblood Inn because I heard that Klepper has some new information for us.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong
What's up,
drink.
Pepper?
And if I can't get you something, I'm sure my wife
Yeah, he
would
has
bellow
some
at me
new
till I
lines of
can.
dialogue added by this mod. But the thing is about this mod is that it was translated back in like year 2013 by the mod author himself, Vicn or Vicn. I don't know how you spell his name. And I think he just Google translated all of Japanese text to English. And so because Google Translate wasn't as advanced as it now today, the quality of translation is pretty bad. And most of the time you can't make sense of what the people are saying. But this line of dialogue specifically is okay, I think, and I'll mostly just read it as it is. But, well, basically my main point is that you don't have to pay that much attention to subtitles. I would basically speak over subtitles with information that I think is closer to the truth. Tell me about what happened in Markarth recently. The guards are dealing with Namira cultists harshly. 12 people were executed yesterday. Be careful. If you are suspected of being a Namira cultist, you will be executed too. Things have gotten bad here. My cousin lost his job at the mine for just speaking with Namira cultists. Why has the Jarl clamped down on Namira cultists? A baby was kidnapped by Namira. I heard she stole the child from the Hall of Death. It's horrible. The baby's mother, Maria, looked into Namira's eyes when the baby was kidnapped. She is scared and is desperate to find her child. The priestesses at the Temple of Dibella have taken her in. Tell me about Maria. She was a prostitute. She came here 3 years ago. Last year, she caught an eye of a noble, and they had an affair together. Maria's life was improving until she became pregnant. Then the noble became enraged and expelled her from the mansion. Don't you think that's a terrible story? The Jarl sympathizes with Maria's plight and has sent what aid he can to the temple. There is a rumor that the baby is actually Jarl's child. It is just a rumor though. So you could see like that in the dialogue concerning Maria there were mismatch between what subtitles were saying and what I was saying. So listen to me and don't read subtitles. Okay, tell me about the noble. He returned to Cyrodiil. It was well known that he dislikes the cold winds of Skyrim. And what about Namira? Namira is Daedric Lord who governs darkness and hatred. I know this because of Vigilant of Stendar who recently journeyed from Markarth. Tell me about that, Vigilant. His name... what it was? Jacob, right, his name is Jacob. He was looking for a missing friend. I haven't seen him in a while. Well, that's... well, this is just basic rumors from the vanilla game, I think.
The priesthood of Stendar.
Yeah.
Keeps asking questions.
Yeah, that's
about
all
old
that he
abandoned
can tell
house.
us. Yeah.
My father Klepper is the one to talk to.
Okay. And another
My
thing
mother
is...
and father yell a lot.
get out of my way,
Always
please.
have.
Another thing is that I haven't played through the other Vince's mods. Like I played Vigilant up to Act 3, Unslad up to the second act, and I haven't played Glenmariel yet. And so because of that, like you heard Klepper mentioning Jacob. I don't know, Jacob takes part somehow in the Vigilant quest line. He's trapped or something in the catacombs of Winhell, maybe. I don't remember. But basically, if you notice something from Vince's mod that I don't notice, please don't be mad at me. That's because I just haven't played through them. That's all I wanted to say. Now we can continue our quest. So we're going into the Temple of Dibella, and there you can see that Maria is cowering in fear. The poor thing. And we can talk to her. Please, no more. Please forgive me. Your baby was kidnapped by Namira, right? That's quite straightforward. Yes, she ripped my baby right out of my arms. My baby, my precious child. And where has this happened? In the halls of the dead. She stole my baby there. And what were you doing in the halls of the dead? The halls of the dead are so quiet. And because of that, my baby was able to rest there. Oh, pretty interesting, if one has to say something about it. Alright, so now we'll just go to the halls of the dead, and if I remember correctly, it is on left side of the city. Alright, yeah, here it is. But, well, the thing is, my character is level 1, he doesn't have any armor, and he doesn't have any lockpicks or torches. And because of that, I'll just use some console commands to add exactly 1 torch and exactly 2 lockpicks. Torches and lockpicks in this mod are like a survival horror mechanic, because there will be a lot of dark places, and you should keep an eye on your torch count, basically. And there will be also a lot of locked chests, and that's why your lockpicks are very important. Okay, we get there pretty easily, and here's Halls of the Dead in Markar. And the first time I played through this mod, I tried to search like for the traces of blood, or like footprints or something about the kidnapping. And I spent like 15 minutes running around that place. But the thing is that the main attention you should pay to the sarcophagus, or sarcophagi, which is plural of them, I think. Okay. And one of sarcophagi in there is actually an entrance to the catacombs, but it requires a key. And again, the first time I played through, I haven't even paid attention to that nightshade flower. I thought it was just an alchemical ingredient, and I didn't even know that it was added by the mod in here. I thought this placement was also present in vanilla, basically. And so I spent another like 15 minutes running around the second time searching for the key. And before running around, I picked up this flower, and you can see in bottom right that it is actually a key. But at that time, Skyrim wasn't as sophisticated as it is now, and I didn't notice that the nightshade that I picked up in my inventory is a key. And so then out of desperation, I just tried to open this sarcophagus, and to my surprise, it just opens. And then I checked my inventory and saw that oh, that nightshade flower is actually a key. So yeah, that's a little story from the past. Okay, I'm going in, and it's very dark in here. That's why we need a torch, because I want to show you all interiors and interior design, because Vince or Vinch has spent a lot of time carefully crafting those interiors. So yeah, you can see that this place entrance begins as a pretty usual like Nordic tomb, but when you go deeper, you'll start to see traces of blood, a giant pool of blood, and you can see some silhouette in the distance. And now you can see those burned bodies in the cavities in the walls, and oh, that's the shadow of Namira. Maybe she has something to do with the baby. Maybe she kidnapped that baby even. Oh. She's bugged. She's for some reason bugged. I think I should get her to unstuck. Alright. Oh, you can see that she is pretty powerful. If he hits her 3 spells at me, I think I'm dead. So yeah. And concerning difficulty, I think I like this dynamic when she doesn't have like too much HP, and she can kill me pretty quickly. So basically I like gameplay dynamic of quick but deadly fights where like she can heal me in 3 hits, but I can kill her in like 6 hits. That's exaggerated, but I'll try to keep that dynamic for the whole playthrough. And sometimes I think, I don't remember why, but my character has some natural spell absorption qualities, and that's why some spells that she casted at me were absorbed. Anyway, we picked up the key from her, and with this key we can open this mod called it Iron Maiden, but I think it's just a coffin. It should be just a coffin at least. And looking around this alcove, you can see it's all covered in these burned bodies, but I don't think you should take them in literally as burned bodies. I think Vince just didn't have the right assets at that time. I think they should be like a huge amount of rotten flesh, which meant to represent a certain curse that you don't know about yet, but you will learn about it soon. And that is a statue of Mara. Well, at least it looks like a statue of Mara, because I think actually it's meant to be a statue of Namira. What else is there to say? I think we basically finished in that place, and I showed you everything what's interesting in here, so we can proceed in the scuttling void. Yeah, and my poor character doesn't know what type of shit he's getting into. Imagine his surprise when he opens that coffin and just gets teleported to some unknown place. So yeah, you can see it looks pretty cool. Those islands there are completely empty. There's no point swimming to them. And another thing why you don't have to swim to them is because this liquid is pretty interesting. Look. Oh yeah. In this state at level 1 I can't even reach those islands. But like, don't be afraid. I know they're just empty because I already swam to them in previous playthrough, in my previous playthroughs. And by the way, I think the entrance should close right now, but for some reason Vince either he forgot to set the lock on it or something, because I don't think it makes sense that basically mod makes a point that you are trapped in that place, but like you can escape from it at every time, just teleport back through this coffin. So that's kind of strange. But anyway, the only landmark we see right now is this huge lighthouse. I spare you from watching me looking around this lighthouse because I know there is nothing there besides it. Well, actually, there is something, but you'll see later. That door is locked. We can't open it. We can ascend this spiral staircase, though, to the topmost part of this lighthouse. And there is some dude just standing chilling in here. And he actually can talk to us. When we come near to him, you will see he says, "Lit a fire in my soul." Okay, dude. How about that? You like this? Doesn't seem to work. Well, whatever. There is a nightshade flower, but this time it's just an alchemical ingredient. But you can see already that they are meant to represent something. Or it's just like, wow, ring of minor health. I got very lucky in here. Because this strongbox usually should contain just that key. That key is for the door below us. And if we look down from this rooftop, we will see that there is a guy sitting here. So we can check up on him. That door basically can wait. So, okay. Let's go and check up on him. Here's his journal. I don't know, I don't want to read it right now. I will read it later when maybe I should. 4th era, year 180. There are rumors floating around about a bunch of vampires that have appeared in the dungeons of Wilhelm. And so tomorrow morning I and 7 other vigilants have to leave for Wilhelm. So, the first entry probably refers to the Vigilant. Well, back then it was called Art of Mercy. Because that guy, Joshua, he was fighting vampires in a second act. So yeah. Next entry. 4th era, year 180. I found myself in a lighthouse. I don't know where I am. There were a few men and women on the pier. They were waiting for a boat. I decided to wait here too. 4th era, year 187. The boat hasn't come yet. The people who were waiting with me for the boat are gone. They all have entered in that black sea, and then I had to watch them slowly dissolve. Before they disappeared, one of them told me that they heard some kind of a lullaby. Strange, because I could hear nothing but the sound of the waves. There is a constant stream of visitors, but for some reason all of them are keeping their distance from me. All I can see is this black puddle. The ship hasn't come yet. 4th era, year 197. The ship hasn't come yet. I can't remember what happened that fateful day in the year 180. I'm sure that has something to do with how I ended up being here. Alright, so basically that guy has spent 17 years of his life just sitting there waiting for some kind of ship while his comrades disappeared in this black, I don't know if even the word water is correct for this, some black liquid or puddle. Alright, so that's pretty grim, but well, let's check up on him. He says something like, "I can't believe another living person is in here." Well, yeah, me too. And then he says, like, "How long do I have to wait for this boat to finally arrive?" Something like that. You can ask him about how long is he waiting here? And he says like, "I don't know. I can't remember. I've lost the track of time." Right, and what are you doing here? "I'm waiting for a boat. We can't travel beyond that sea without a boat." Yeah, we already know that. Do you know anything about that black water? That's the fate of the dead who lost themselves in the grief. Unless you don't wanna join them, don't try to swim in that water. Yeah. That's what we figured. That's what I figured too. And do you know when will this boat arrive? I don't know, but it will come here someday. So he is strangely determined about this. And by now we can connect a few things. So that guy over here told us to lit the fire in his soul. So basically, I think he wants us to light the fire pit of lighthouse somehow. I know that is quite a stretch, but like I played through this mod 7 times, so don't question me, all right? And he is waiting for a boat. So maybe if I light up this lighthouse, maybe if I light up fire, then maybe somehow the boat will arrive. Well, I think that's what mod author wanted you to think, anyway. But we don't have any other path to take besides entering this abandoned lighthouse. And as we get in, we're engulfed again in a complete darkness. Luckily for us, this chest contains 2 torches and a lockpick. And that's not the last chest of that kind that we will encounter here, because, as I said, the torches here will be like survival horror mechanic, and Vince carefully placed chests like that contain torches all around this location and the next ones. So, okay, I can stop yapping. Here's the door into the Hall of Necromancy, but it's locked. Oh, and by the way, some time ago I voiced some NPCs in here and like script events for my roleplay playthrough, but I deleted most of them because you'll see why. And some lines I just forgot to delete, and you'll hear one of them right now. It's me with a AI voice changer slapped over my beautiful voice.
Over here, this way.
And yeah, now you can see why I deleted all voice lines. There should be another one soon. Come on, say it.
Yes. Come here, good boy.
Right, you heard that. So now we're in some kind of alchemical room, I guess, and there's a lot of stuff we can loot. There's a lot of potions, and the main thing about this room is this shelf, which has assortment of very rare ingredients and a couple of essential potions for this part of the, I guess, for this location. Yeah, especially this one, which increases health by 60 points. It will be very useful in the nearest future. I picked up those potions. There is nothing behind those boxes or those ones. Nothing behind the shelf. There is this chest. Alright. Now I've rolled potion of the light feet. Lockpicks. 10 arrows and amethyst. There is nothing of use, I think, in these barrels. And oh, that's cool, this corpse has a lockpick. That's pretty useful. Oh yeah, I think we're done in this room, and let's proceed to go to the next one.
Just come closer.
Yep.
Yes,
So-
that's good.
She wants us to go further down. Yeah. Yeah, guys, this is totally not a trap or something. Another chest, life's good now. There is nothing in this room. And this line isn't voiced for some reason. She says something like, come on, jump down there. Let's play together. Yeah, but before doing that, I want to check... oh, I didn't mean to pick up salmon meat. Anyway, I want to check this circular room. But there is nothing of use. And now we have to quick save. You'll see why in a moment. Right now I've set my difficulty to novice. And just look. Hello, beautiful. Yep, that's it. And that's why I use completely different approach for that boss. Well, I guess it's not a boss, just mini boss. So, first things first, I should equip my spells. And first of all, I should summon this familiar. It will serve as a distraction for that spider. And I need to destroy a few sets of cobwebs in here. Then I'll need to drink that potion so that spider can't kill me as quick as she did the last time. Yeah, I think I'm set. Oh wait, I need to equip my torch because there is really dark in there. Well, let's go. I staggered her, and this is the exit from this room. Now I'll have to equip my weapons. My weapon is single. Get rid of that spider. It's pretty easy. And now I can just chase her because she can't enter the room. I mean, I don't want to risk coming in her melee range, so... Now you see, she can't die that easily. She just goes unconscious, and then after a short amount of time she will rise up again and she will have full HP bar. So it's useless to fight her, and the mod wants us to run away from her actually, which is pretty neat mechanic, especially for that old kind of mod. And notice this room and that entrance. So as soon as they enter this room, the hidden gates in here will close, and that huge spider, Camilo Lolia, he will spawn right in here, and I will need to run from her. So yeah, and those little spiders and those spider webs will be obstructing my path forward. So yeah, I really like this part of the mod. We can get rid of those little spiders. They're mostly completely harmless because they can't proceed into the next room. But each one of them blocks void souls, so that's why I think it's worth to kill them. And right now I can't loot them because she will just one-shot me. But we'll backtrack here. To destroy the spider web and get rid of that spider. Loot him, pick up white soul, and go next. Now this spider web just got demolished by my strong character. We'll make a quick save again and enter this completely not suspicious looking room. And the door behind us closed now, and there is no, like, how do you call it, There is no hidden buttons in there, there is no chain levers or floor levers that can open this door. So the only choice we have is to go forward. And ta-da! She just spawns right behind us. I don't want to fight her in the melee range because, well, I'll show you. Remember, I'm playing on the novice difficulty. She has, oh wait, I leveled up. So, she has that jump attack, and if I don't remember, maybe even if I block that jump attack, she just one-shots me. But for now, for some reason, she doesn't do that attack. Heal. Okay. Maybe I should heal by usual means. Oh, okay. That was a mistake. So you see why I don't wanna come close to her. Alright, let's do another try. This time I'm gonna cheese her by hiding behind this bed and just using my flame spell on her. I don't know if I wanna be like a complete pussy. I think I should deal the finishing blow to her in the melee range. But like I said, she can just one-shot me with her jump attack. But it was pretty easy the second time that I used that cheese tactic. She has some kind of face, I don't know, face pattern on her head, which is pretty cool. And also those little spiders, I think they do have some kind of face. We can open this door with the help of the key that we picked up from Camilla and activate that lever, which raises those gates, and now we can backtrack freely. Alright, so yeah. Stop hitting me. I just want to show here that you see here he has that face pattern on his head, so that's kind of cool. Okay. As for interesting stuff in that, there is only like chest in there, but I don't wanna cut. I don't wanna cut my footage of looking around this room because I want you to take in the atmosphere and like interior design that Vince did. So yeah, look around. And you can't go further there because there is an invisible wall. Oh yeah, basically like this room was infested with spiders. There is a lot of spider webs and old like furniture, which maybe can tell us that this place is long ago, uninhabited long time ago. We have here a torch, which is helpful, I think. Another gem. Boots are pretty good because I don't have any armor, as I said. Oh, that ring is super cool for me. I'll just equip it right away. Well, maybe, I don't know. Should I value health right now? Since like almost every boss, I think one-shots me. Or should I favor damage? I don't know. Right now I'm thinking more damage. And yeah, the thing is, the thing with bosses is like why are they so strong? That's because this mod is intended to be played at like level 10 or 20, and I'm just a level 1. So even at the I need to level up and stop yapping. Even at the novice difficulty, some bosses are very hard. Alright, now that I'm in, you can see There is someone sitting on that throne. Someone with skeletal features. What else about him? He has some leftover voice lines that I forgot to delete. And as soon as I come a little bit closer, he will like mind control me. And I will lose like any control of my character. Well, I don't know if if it meant to be taken as mind control. Maybe it's just like a setup for cutscene.
No wonder Camille was making so much noise. It's a living one. I've waited for 200 years, and now finally I will go back home. Oh, we are living. Let us go to the King of Worms and become residents of the immortal kingdom.
So you heard him mentioning Manimarka, and it's interesting because like, motherfucker, what are you doing in Scotland Void? And Falcar also summons his little skeleton minions, but you can get rid of them pretty easily using that fire spell. Okay, but he himself is very strong opponent, you know, he can one-shot me even through block. Oh my god, and also he has a lightning spell which constantly drains my mana, and I can kill the last remaining skeleton. Okay, now we're done. Now I should kite him. I should kite him around those pillars, so he wouldn't have a straight line of sight on me. Okay, now I should... I don't want to waste any potions for now. I think I'll just heal by using this spell. Nah. What else can I do? I have a very useful dragon skin trait. Yeah, it... well, you see my mana bar. It regenerates pretty quickly because of that trait. And so now we can fight him. I have to do a good job of not getting hit even one time, because he will just kill me. And oh, I blocked that one attack. I would be dead if I didn't block it. Well, just like that, you can die pretty quickly from him. Alright, another try. Alright, let's use that geriatric ass while he's trying to stand up from his freaking throne. And yeah. Now we'll have to get rid of his little freaks. Alright guys, I'm sorry for calling you little freaks. Now we have to drink the potion to pull up. Because I don't wanna risk using my health spell. Because that guy can just kill me with lightning. Okay. Now I think he's alone. I will drink up health potion, and I will use my dragon skin trait again. And now I will heal up. Just like that. Now I'll equip my torch and mace, and we'll start to kite him around the pillars again. Wait, I'm stuck. Oh, I got very lucky that he didn't do a melee attack. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, I'll change my approach a little. I'll just... Well, the first part is as usual, we will kill those little skeletons first. But then I will just use the dragon skin trait, and instead of fighting him in the melee range, I will, as a pussy I am, I will use fire spells to finish him off. And I think I should have plenty amount of mana because of the dragon skin trait, of course. All the little skeletons are dead now, and we'll use our dragon skin trait and just shower him in flame. One thing I need is for him to hit me with lightning, because it just regenerates my mana. And I have to do a good job of kiting him and to like watch so I wouldn't get stuck. Okay, now he's on his knees, and I can do the finishing blow. Goodbye, Volker. You can see when you defeat bosses, you get engulfed in that black fog. He has his key, Fool's Mask, which is a pretty OP mask for casters. It's a shame that I don't have a use for it, because I don't want to play caster. Namira's Vicn, which is, I think, like a complete opposite of Meridia's Vicn. Potion of Invisibility, Extra Magicka, Water Breathing. Yeah, Candlelight is pretty useful for me, and a Steel Mace, which is like straight up upgrade. Okay, so yeah. Pretty good. Maybe I can pick up... maybe some of those skeletons have a shield that I can pick up. Alright, that's cool. I'm just searching for some bone dust. So I think we're done in this room. Now we can use the key which we got from Falkar to proceed further. This lever opens up this door. Well, there is no point in backtracking there, so we just will go up and exit to the abandoned lighthouse. And so now we are near the exit to the surface, and we'll just ascend the spiral staircase again and give that guy his beacon of Namira. I need to put out my torch. Okay, well, you can see completed the looking here. For some reason, interaction between Namira's Vicn and him lights him up. And we can see now that that boat has finally arrived. And you can see Joshua happily running towards the ship. Alright, and so let's ask Joshua how he feels about that his main goal is finally completed. And for some reason Joshua has my voice lens only in this part.
Airman, the ship has arrived. After all those years, I knew I was right.
Come on. Yeah, let's go, Joshua. I hope you're feeling good right now. Oh yeah. And I think there is nothing new in that island, and we're not going to see it for a long time, so yeah. And this ferry is quite lucrative because it has huge amount of those chests, and they often drop magical items and stuff. But we have to be careful with our lockpicks. Well, I'm saying that as I break my second one. This is really bad, actually. I think... wait, it has the 3 lockpicks inside, I didn't even notice. But that axe is useless, I think. Okay. Torch, 1 lockpick. Yeah, those little chests, they often have exactly like 2 torches and 1 lockpick, and the rest of the loot is randomized. I think I said that before. But not all of them have this, but like the most of them, like 95%. Okay. We will talk to Joshua later. For now we're determined on opening all the chests in here. Well, not all of them. I don't open those strong box because often... well, I'll open one and to show you. But basically they're mostly don't have any useful loot inside them. Only gold. Well, they have rings sometimes, but that's very rare. And steel battle axe. I think I will take it. Maybe I will need it sometime later. Another of those chests with torches. Golden lockpick, which is good. I don't wanna mess with the expert locks because it's really necessary to maintain your lockpick count high. I should have at least like 10 of them. Alright, we'll take the bow. And the scroll of blizzard is pretty useful. It would be very useful in that fight with Falkar, but I had a bad RNG, and I think none of those scrolls dropped in abandoned lighthouse. Call to arms is pretty useless also. As I said, I don't mess with the expert logs. All of those books are from vanilla game. What else is there? I think I emptied that one. There is no use in going here because first of all it damages you, and second of all there is nothing in here. Trust me, I looked around. Maybe I should pick salt. Nothing behind the shelf, nothing behind the table. There is also nothing in here, and there is nothing in here. Alright, I think we can talk to Joshua now.
We have some time before the sheep arrives to the opposite side, so let's shut for me.
Do you know anything about the King of Worms? King of Worms? He was a man called Lord of Necromancy once. He was destroyed by Mages Guild 200 years ago, but I don't know the details. And I'm looking for Namira. Do you know something about her? Namira? Are you crazy? Why? Well, she stole the baby from a good lady, and now I'll have to rescue her, or him, I don't know the gender. Baby? Abandon that baby. You don't mess with Namira. Whoa. That sounds scary coming from him. Tell me about yourself. I am a vigilant of Stendar, and before I ended up being here, I often hunted vampires with my partner. It's my precious past, but sadly those days are never coming back. Tell me about that partner of yours. His name is Jacob. He is very stubborn and impatient. And he had a habit of swinging his mace right and left when he was angry. So his partner was some kind of a hothead. And I guess everyone who played Vigilant knows who Jacob is. Do you know perchance when are we going to arrive? You should be there pretty soon. Wait, I feel something's wrong with the ship. What's wrong? The dead. They start appearing from the water. God damn it. Can't even rest in here. Yeah. No rest for the wicked, as they say. Okay, now we can need to dispatch everyone quickly. And as you can see, there is a boss health bar now. Oh wait, I can level up and that way I can heal quickly. I don't know where to spend my... I think I want to continue progress in the one-handed tree. That's why I'll equip my mace. Shit, can you stop please? Okay. I need to heal up. Alright, come on you ugly bastards. Wait, what? Holy shit, you've seen that frost lance? If he aimed a little bit closer to me, I would be dead now. Holy fuck. Please. Holy hell. And after such a miraculous rescue. Alright, now it's attempt number 2. I think I'll start with using attacking them with my mace because I really want to level up my one-handed skill to 20. Come on. Why? Please don't surround me. Okay, now you can spend that first point. Maybe though I should equip a ring with health. Wait, what? Something had just hit me. Holy hell. I wish I had some stamina potions. Alright. We somehow maneuvered through that mess of the furniture and boxes. Okay, still mace. Whoa, what the hell? Need to heal quickly. Someone... I think that boss is sniping me with that, with his ice spells. And for him, I have a two-handed freaking axe prepared. Oh, that was close. Joshua, please, can you deal with it? Holy shit, I didn't expect that. For real, I haven't expected that. In my memory, it was like a very weak boss. I don't know what's happening. Now it's attempt number 3. Come on, you bastard. Okay. I'll just have to keep my distance from them. And also look for that guy, because he actually is very strong for some reason. Okay. Now I can level up. Increase my health. Oh, and also I'll have to equip my health ring. And maybe I should also drink the health increase potion. Maybe now I'll be more secure. Holy hell. Get off my boy Joshua, you freaking bastard. Stop. Oh my god. Stop surrounding me. God. Sometimes I'm so lucky for escaping with that little amount of health. Well, okay, now we'll equip this defense attacks. Okay. I think Joshua is fighting with the boss right now. Okay. I spent those minor healing potions. And we have only And now we have only the potion of vigorous healing. I equip my mace because I want to... because I'm pretty certain that we will kill him this time. I just want to increase my mace, my one-handed skills.
Yes.
Alright, now he's dead. We can loot him. He has bone meal, another of those masks, but this one is not as useful as Falcar's mask. And invisibility potion and mage light. By the way, I have to learn those spellbooks. Now Joshua should actually talk to us, but nothing's happening for some reason. Hey Joshua, holy fuck, that scared me. Yeah, he says, Perry, the boat has finally arrived. Fuck. I'm sorry that I said to you that you should abandon the baby. You should never give up on hope. And I want to accompany you on your journey, because if I just stay here and without purpose, I think I'll lose myself. Of course, Joshua, you can come with me. Thank you, and may Stendar protect you. And quest to Beyond is completed. Okay, I'll loot those specters. If I drop anything interesting, I'll show to you, but we completed this location, and it's time to go out in the open. And now behold the glorious sight of the nameless city and the Wailing Harbor. Yeah, I was pretty impressed the first time I played this mod, because I didn't expect anything of it. Well, actually, I will tell you a story about how I found that one. No, I think it's better to leave that story for the time when we have some dead air. But anyway, I think this is a good time to finish the first episode. In the next episode we will deal with the Wailing Harbor, and maybe... well, we'll see. Anyway, bye bye.